Now students, let's see some chemical properties of carbon and its compound. In the syllabus, there are few chemical reactions. These are the reaction of carbon with oxygen, and another is the reaction of carbon dioxide gas with lime water. Let's see. So the first is reaction of carbon with oxygen. Means if you want to react any substance with oxygen, we have to heat it. So here we are going to take a piece of a coal, and if we are going to heat it on a burner, then the carbon present in the coal react with the oxygen present in the air, and it is going to form a carbon dioxide gas.
And if we are going to hold moist blue litmus paper over the flame, then it turns red. This indicates that carbon dioxide gas is acidic in nature.
Now let's see this next chemical reaction. Reaction of lime water with carbon dioxide. Here, as we know, when we used to breathe in, we used to take oxygen and we release carbon dioxide. So what we have to take? We have to take a straw and we have to blow the carbon dioxide in this test tube. In this test tube, we will take lime water. So there is a lime water in the test tube, and through this straw, we are going to blow the air in the lime water. So obviously carbon dioxide we are going to release here. So there is a reaction between the lime water and carbon dioxide. How will come to know that there is a reaction between lime water and carbon dioxide? The lime water after the reaction turns milky. So this indicates that the lime water get reacted with the carbon dioxide gas which is released from our mouth. Now students, let's see how the carbon dioxide is produced in the lab. Here, now as per the reduced syllabus, we are not going to conduct that experiment. Only we are going to see how how we can produce a carbon dioxide gas. So let's see with the help of this diagram the preparation of carbon dioxide gas or laboratory preparation of carbon dioxide gas. First of all, let's see what is given here. It's a round bottom flask. There is a delivery tube here and a funnel is also there. In this round bottom flask, we are going to take calcium carbonate CaCO3 and we are going to drop dilute hydrochloric acid through this funnel. Now let's see the reaction of calcium carbonate with hydrochloric acid. So calcium carbonate react with hydrochloric acid to form calcium chloride CaCl2, water and carbon dioxide gas. In this way the carbon dioxide gas is going to produce here, which is transferred with the help of tube to the another jar. So in this jar the carbon dioxide gas is going to be collected. Now students, let's see few more chemical properties of carbon dioxide gas. So the chemical properties of carbon dioxide gas are in this way. The first one is the sodium hydroxide react with carbon dioxide gas. Means when carbon dioxide gas is passed through the sodium hydroxide, then sodium carbonate is going to form. Sodium carbonate is the washing soda that is present in washing powder, and water is going to form. The next chemical reaction of carbon dioxide gas is when carbon dioxide gas is passed through the aqueous solution of sodium carbonate, then sodium bicarbonate is going to form, which is a baking soda. Let's see the chemical reaction. Na2CO3 means sodium carbonate plus H2O, means it is aqueous solution, that's why H2O, plus carbon dioxide, then it is going to form twice NaHCO3, which is a sodium bicarbonate. Now students, let's see uses of carbon dioxide gas. Carbon dioxide gas is used in aerated drinks. Aerated drinks means the soft drinks. For example, the Pepsi Cola, which you can see that there are some bubbles used to form when we used to shake it. So it is all because of the carbon dioxide gas. The second one is it is used in a cold storage. Cold storage means, as you know, refrigerator, fridge, where we used to preserve the food material at very low temperature. In the same manner, the carbon dioxide gas is used as a cold storage for transporting the food material from one place to another and for the storage of milk and milk product. Now, next one is there is some interesting use of carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is used to show the effects of mint in drama or skit. We have seen some cloud sort of mint used to spray from both the sides on the stage to have a different look, and that is all because of the carbon dioxide gas. Now, the next use is it is used in fire extinguisher. I will explain in detail how the fire extinguisher is going to work. It is used to switch off the fire. Another use of carbon dioxide is it is used as solvent for dry cleaning. Nowadays, it is mostly used because it is eco-friendly. Another use of carbon dioxide is it is used by plants. From lower class, you know that the plant used to do the photosynthesis process, and during that process, plants used to inhale carbon dioxide gas and release oxygen gas. So in this way, carbon dioxide gas is very important for the plants. Now, as I have explained you that carbon dioxide gas is used for fire extinguisher. Mostly the carbon dioxide based fire extinguishers are used when electrical or electronic equipments catch fire, because we cannot use water to switch off the fire wherever there is an electric short circuit, and for that we use the carbon dioxide gas. Now let's see how the cylinder of carbon dioxide fire extinguisher is constructed and how you can use it. In this cylinder, there is a notch here. Just below that there is a capsule or a small pouch or a container which contains sulfuric acid, and in the bottom the powder of sodium bicarbonate is there. So here you can see that this construction or the components which is present in this cylinder, we cannot see any carbon dioxide. Then how this cylinder is used as a fire extinguisher? We cannot see. यहाँ पर तो कहीं carbon dioxide है नहीं. So let's see the chemical reaction first. As I have here, sodium bicarbonate Na2CO3 react with H2SO4 sulfuric acid. Then sodium sulfate Na2SO4 water and carbon dioxide gas is released, and this released carbon dioxide gas is used for a fire extinguisher. Now how the reaction takes place in this cylinder? When we used to plug it, the notch, then this acid which is present in the capsule get released and drop in the remaining container which contain powdered sodium bicarbonate, and the reactions between sulfuric acid and the powdered sodium bicarbonate takes place. Carbon dioxide gas produced which is going to release, and then we directly use it wherever the fire is there. Now students, let's study physical properties of methane. Melting point of the methane is minus 182.5 degrees Celsius. Boiling point of methane is minus 161.5 degrees Celsius. It is a colorless gas and gaseous. It present in gaseous state at room temperature. Methane is slightly soluble in water. It is highly soluble in organic solvents like gasoline, ether and alcohol. Another physical property is density of methane is less than water. Now let's see the chemical properties of methane gas. There are so many chemical properties of methane gas, but in a syllabus there are few which we are going to study here. It burns by reacting with oxygen to give a bluish flame. In this reaction, near about 213 kilocalories per molecule of heat is given out. As we used to see the blue color flame in our LP in the बर्नर, जो घर पर हम बर्नर जलाते हैं वहां पर भी आप ब्लू कलर की फ्लेम देखते हो, वैसे ही जब मीथेन गैस को बर्न करते हैं तो ब्लूइश फ्लेम प्रोड्यूस होती है. एंड इट इज क्वाइट गुड फ्यूल एज इट यूज टू प्रोड्यूस 213 किलो कैलोरीज पर मॉलिक्यूल. नाउ लेट्स सी द केमिकल रिएक्शन. Methane CH4 when burn means reaction with oxygen O2, it is going to produce carbon dioxide, water and heat is going to produce. Now the next chemical property is chlorination. What is chlorination? Chlorination reaction means reaction of any compound with chlorine. So here the methane CH4 react with the chlorine gas in the presence of ultraviolet rays or light rays at 250 degrees Celsius. In that case, the chemical which is going to form is methyl chloride and hydrochloric acid, and this chemical reaction is known as chlorination of methane. Now students, let's see the occurrence of methane gas. First of all, let's see in nature where the methane gas is formed. Methane gas is present in the natural gas which we used to get from the earth. Near about 87% of natural gas contain methane gas. It is also present in biogas. It is also found in coal mine. Whenever we used to dig out the coal, during that process also the methane gas used to release or produce, or will get the methane gas during the coal mine. The next one is that is the methane gas is mostly found in marshy place. That's why this gas is known as marsh gas. Now methane gas is produced during the various chemical processes and reactions. Let's see that. Whenever the decomposition of organic matter takes place, organic matter means plants or animal product, in absence of air, then methane gas used to produce. Similarly, on heating hydrogen gas and carbon monoxide gas at 300 degrees Celsius in presence of nickel as a catalyst, in that reaction also the methane gas used to produce. Then you have studied about the fractional distillation. So during the fractional distillation also we used to get the methane gas. Now students, let's see some uses of methane gas. First of all, it is used in industry for mostly fabric mills, paper mills, for food processing industry also, and for purification of petrol. So in industrial use, methane gas is very useful. Then methane gas is used as a domestic fuel because it releases less amount of carbon dioxide. So this is a plus point of methane gas, and that's why it is used as a domestic fuel. Then it is used to produce some organic compounds like methanol, ethyl chloride, methylene chloride and acetylene. So to produce some other organic compound, methane gas is mostly used. So these are the uses of methane gas.